We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Hey Chicago, and welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And today, y'all, we have a really dope guest with us, as per usual. You know what I'm saying? She is a fitness trainer, a personal fitness trainer from Chicago, and she has her own business. Yes, we have to support her Black-owned business. It's called Ivy League Fitness. And so, without further ado, I would love to bring to the mic my girl, Leslie Ivy. How you doing?
Hey guys. Hey Star. Miss Hip Hop. I'm sorry. No.
You silly. Either or, but thank you. I'm so happy you're here. I was really excited to do this interview with you. A lot of people don't know that we already know each other. So, and me and Leslie, we went to school together, y'all. So we're going to get into that too. But
don't tell too many stories now.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'll be telling on myself. Okay, so Leslie, we do a icebreaker question for each and every guest. So let's hop to it.
Okay.
What's your favorite cheat meal?
Ooh, a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Preferably from Portillo's. If I'm going to cheat, I'm going hard. I'm going big.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to make it worth my while.
That's right. That's right. That shit's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Leslie, why don't you tell the viewers out there and the listeners a little bit about yourself and how you started your fitness journey?
Okay. So I'm from Chicago, like she said. Born and raised my entire life. I've always been into sports. I played basketball, I played a little bit of softball, but basketball was really like my thing, my ish, you know. Mm-hmm. So as I got older, I didn't necessarily want to play professionally. I think the WNBA was probably just kind of picking up, so it was a dream. But I really wanted to be like an athletic trainer at the time. So the path kind of led me to physical therapy. And I felt like, okay, this will work, this will be good. And it wasn't until I started training with a friend of mine, Leslie Major, mm-hmm. and he brought me on to Will Franklin. And after that, it was over. Will started training me, and I just fell in love. Between Will and Leslie, they started working with me, started training me, and I just loved it. And it just gave me like that thing, you know how you feel like you're doing something's missing. It just gave me like that thing. And I'm like, yes, I've always been fit and stuff like that, but to really jump into like weight training and really taking it seriously, that was everything for me. So about maybe a year or so into that, I'm like, man, I love going to the gym, but I hate going to work. You know, not that I hate, but physical therapy, things change in that business. You deal with a lot. You're the therapist. You're the psychiatrist. You're the doctor. You know what I mean? The mentor, all that kind of stuff. It just kind of got to be a lot for me, and I wanted something that would bring me a little more joy. So I just said, well, if I like working out, I might as well do it and get paid for it. So that brought me into Ivy League Fitness.
That's beautiful. So you basically found your passion through just, getting trained and mentored yourself. Mm-hmm. And you kind of combined all of that that energy into yourself, into your own business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you, I know it's obvious kind of, but how did you come up with the name Ivy Fitness? Because that just sounds so good to me.
So I wanted something that was going to set me apart from everybody else, mm-hmm. and everybody's a trainer. I'm not gonna say everybody. I'm not talking about anybody, but training is a booming field. You know what I mean? Yes. So you really have to do something to set yourself apart. And I just felt like Ivy League, to me, it just says something that's like elite or, upper notch or, I wanted something that people be like, dang, I want to work out with her. I want to train there. And with that, I try to give like an Ivy League experience. When you come to me, it's going to be a good time. I'm professional. You know what I mean? I try to cater to that specific person's needs. So it's all about, to me, it's an overall experience. And that's what I wanted to give. And that's what the name means, is just giving that, like, that upper echelon experience.
Yeah, definitely. I gravitated toward that name because it just reminds me like an Ivy League school or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
And with your background with school and with training, it kind of goes hand in hand, you know?
Yeah, I didn't think about that part. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Making no connections. I didn't even think about that part.
You're so silly.
Yes, exactly what you said.
I concur.
Yes.
So cute. But okay. So tell me, what type of physical training do you specialize in?
I don't necessarily have a specialty. I have a preference, and my preference is weight training.
Okay.
I love weight training. Men, women, children. It's a little different when it comes to children, based on their ages, because you don't want to get them started in weights too early.
Right.
But they can definitely benefit from it. Even the geriatric population. I have a client at the gym. She comes in, she works with me and some of the other trainers, and she's in her 80s, so I just,
really?
yeah, yep. She works it too. She be in there.
Wow.
Yep. So that's my thing. I love to work with weights. Because a lot of people, especially women, tend to shy away from weights for fear of, I don't want to be like a bodybuilder. I don't want to get big. And it's like, what the type of body people want is the curvy, thick, tight tone. And you get that from doing weights. So I try to introduce people to it and make them love it instead of being so afraid of it.
Definitely, because I feel that it is, and I'm gonna ask your opinion, it's easier to get more tone than it is to go ahead and lose all that weight, so to speak. You feel me? Is that right?
I think it kind of depends where you're at already.
Okay.
Toning is easy if you've done the cardio work or you've done the workout and you've lost the weight and now you want to like kind of build that tone. It could be easier. Or for some people, it's easier. I'm just going to drop these 20 pounds, eat this, don't eat that. And, it just works. So it just kind of depends. But weight training is good for any and everybody. I even have runners who, a couple people that ran marathons with me and they did strength training as well and made a big difference in their endurance, their time, everything, their speed.
That's beautiful. Talk more about not eating certain things and not eating certain things, because there's this theory out about the 80-20 rule, like losing weight is 80% of what you eat and 20% of exercise. Is that correct?
They say that's of I guess that's what's been researched. Of just my opinion, I think it is 50-50. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of nutrition. You can drop 10 pounds just by changing what you eat. You really can. But it kind of depends what your outlook is. If you just want to lift weights, you just want to lose weight, that's cool. You could eat very clean or very lean or whatever the case might be, and you can drop 10 pounds, like I said. If you want to pack on muscle, or you want to get more tone or something like that, it's gonna require a lot more than maybe just the 20% of working out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you typically find your clients, or do they find you because they see your arms and your stomach and everything? I'm just saying.
And I'll swear I'm not trying to flex. I'm hot as hell. Like I had this long sleeve, thick Nike shirt, and I was like, I take this shit off. So this is what you guys get. I swear I'm not trying to show off.
That's so cute.
I promise. So wait, say the question again. Sorry.
I'll say, how do you typically find your clients? Yeah.
So a lot of it is word of mouth, to be honest. I am on most of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. I try to do my best in promoting. I'm not the type of person to really like brag on myself or talk about myself. So I'm sure I kind of missed that. I could probably, if I just went to somebody, hey, you need a trainer, or hey, I train, but I don't know. Sometimes I could be a little shy in situations. So I try to promote, try to get the word out there. I try to tell people, bring a friend and, I give people deals, or, you bring a referral bonuses, things like that, just to kind of get people engaged. And I really just try to put out good content. As people as I can. Yep.
Exactly. Because people like visualization, they like to see what they're getting before they, invest, so to speak, Yep. So you're like a walking billboard at this point,
Yep. And I try to, like I said, I'm kind I'm kind of modest, to be honest, when it comes to the whole working out thing, because I do feel like although I think I'm a good trainer, there are thousands of other great trainers just as well. You know, so I try to be very humble in that. But I really like to just promote my clients. On my page, you see a lot of people working out, exercises we're doing, you know, their stories or their testimonials, their pictures. I show me sometimes when people like, do you ever work out? I'm like, yeah, I work out. So, you know, let me show you. I do this or I do that. But my main thing is just kind of showcasing the people that I'm helping.
That's beautiful, Leslie. I can see that in you. Because I can see people asking, do you work out? Do you ever work out? You just tell people what to do because you look naturally fit, just like that. Like, I remember when we were in college, you were fit. Weren't you on the basketball team?
No, I was right before I came. I was. I think I might have like a little intramural thing, but no, I wasn't on the team.
Okay. Yeah, but you look naturally fit like that, and you seem like a great person to connect with to try to get those muscles to come in and everything like that. So what do you do to keep your clients motivated? Like, even when they don't see you that day, like, do you call and check up on them, or, because I heard some stories.
I really try to be very engaging with my clients, and it depends on the person, because there are some people who, if you like that fire under them, they're gonna respond, and there's some people who is like, why are you being so pushy? You know what I mean? So you have to kind of gauge your people. But what I like to do, I like to set up a personal environment, meaning my clients, they laugh and talk with each other. They, you know, some people, they get to know each other, they become friends, or, you know, they meet there at the gym for each other. So providing that sense of community, not only do you feel like if you don't come, you letting me down, but your friend looking forward to seeing you, because y'all gonna both be tortured, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, in this session. So it's like, hey, where were you at? I was here by myself, you know. That's my main thing. I try to give people a sense of some type of connection, because when you feel that, you know, you feel bad, like, dang, Jennifer then went 2 days without me. Let me go ahead and go. You know, so I think that it helps people connect.
I like that. I love it. So now, do you create meal plans for your people?
I don't necessarily create like, okay, you eat these many calories, those many calories. I like to give meal plan suggestions. And I do have like a template that I use, and it gives you a list of options. I like to give people options, because when you first start on this journey, it's really hard to go through, take everything out your refrigerator and put all veggies in there, you know? So I try to give people options, alternatives, based on what their goals are. I try to kind of guide them in the right way to go. And it's a process. So once you kind of get used to the working out, you start feeling better. You want to eat better.
You want to eat better.
Right. So then, it's like, so what do I eat? Okay, here are 5 options that you could do on Monday. What do you think about that? Okay, cool. You know, then, because what I say eat, you might not like it. And that's been my main thing when I've had meal plans. I look at it, I'm like, half of this stuff I don't like. You know what I mean? But you want to try to adhere to some type of program. So I try to just give good meal plan suggestions based on what the clients want and what they need.
Okay, I like that idea. I really like the way that you communicate with people. You give them options, suggestions. You know what I'm saying? You're not telling them what to do, when to do it. You just talking to them, you know? Because
it's not just me breathing down your neck telling you, you gotta do this. You know, I want you to choose it. You know, I can only do so much.
Yes.
So the other decisions are up to them.
That's so true. That's so true. You can't force feed it.
Right.
Make people feed it.
Yep.
So I have a question. Well, look, okay. I heard you on my boys Gotti World's podcast.
Shout out Gotti World. Shout out Herb.
I'm saying though, like he be saying, you know, that's his thing. But you really intrigued me with that interview, because it was so natural, and I understand you guys are friends, but you said something that stayed with me since that was 2 weeks ago? It stayed with me.
What I say? I want to know what I said.
You said people are afraid of their own success.
Yes.
Man, how did you...
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Tell me why. Tell me, because it's true.
I think it's really just being honest.
Yeah.
When I sit down, and I say it because I'm people, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
I literally sat down and was like, man, like, what if I do this and it gets big, or, what if it's too big, or what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't succeed? What if I do succeed? I think that people don't really admit that enough. And when you admit, I'm afraid to succeed, because it's when you succeed, people have higher expectations of you. You have an image to uphold. You know what I mean? Like, for example, look at Beyonce. If Beyonce released some trash, people like, what the heck was that? You know what I mean? Like, you have an image to uphold, right? So, and you have to maintain that. What if it's pressure? What if I do this great class and I'm 30 people, we in it, we having fun. The next class I got 5 people. Like, oh shit. It's a fear. It's a fear to succeed and then not be able to live up to those expectations.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that, but I think it's a part of self-sabotaging, and this is even related to working out. You can self-sabotage yourself. Okay, I just did 2 hours of intense training. I'm going to eat 3-5 burgers.
Right. I deserve it. I earned it.
I earned it, right.
Right. Or you look in the mirror, you done did 2 hours, you feeling good, then you look down, my stomach didn't go down yet. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do feel that people, we're hard on ourselves. This is a culture where it's all about what you have, what you can do, what you look like. You know what I mean? So I get it. It's scary to fail and to succeed, in my opinion.
Like I said, it stuck with me so much that the universe guided me to this clip with Oprah interviewing Janet Jackson. And Oprah told Janet, she said, I could tell you're afraid of your own success. She said that to her. And Janet was like, how did you know?
Right.
And she said, because you think you're successful because you're piggybacking off your brother's name. You're not this good because of Michael. I don't think you realize how good you are yet.
Yeah.
And then, girl, the whole audience stood up, was like, yes.
I promise, I didn't get that from Oprah. I didn't even know she said that, but that's some real shit, though.
It's some real shit, though. And that was like back when she first started, like about, 80, 90, whatever. You feel me?
Yeah. So
that's how I know it was some real talk when you were stating that on the podcast, because I just thought to myself, like, man, this is crazy. This is really crazy. Now, let me tell you something. With your whole success that you got going on, the buzz that you got created for yourself, have you ever, I see it, but have you ever thought about having like your own training DVD?
I haven't went that far. I've definitely thought about just doing like a few, like workouts, like, on Instagram where, okay, do this workout, but to have like a full program, no, I haven't. Why? You got some connections?
I mean, you got the connections, everybody, we know everybody together, so to speak. We bumping into each other because it's a small world we live in, small entertainment world,
Yep. No, I haven't thought about that, but you put some on my mind.
You should, because I really think that both your clients that you have now, both men and women, will gravitate toward it. Like, what's this? Like, oh yeah, it's Leslie. Yeah, let's do it. I think they will buy it, because then you have those friends that say, I'm kind of scared to go in there and get trained. Well, here's the DVD. You do it yourself.
Right. Yeah. I like that idea.
For sure. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I've toyed around with some things as far as like the digital part and, things like that. I'm not savvy with it. So success, you kind of shy. I could get good, but it's like, it's okay. But I definitely have like a plan, and along the way, those are things that I do want to consider, because it's really about how can I reach the most people I can. That's my thing. People are limited. We can't drive out to where you are. Okay, well, let's do an online workout. Let's do a virtual. So that's why I like to do my big group classes. Try to get people in from different places. Okay, you can't come on Tuesday, Thursday night. What about Sunday morning? We kicking it. We're gonna have a good time, a workout. So it's definitely something like that. It's definitely it's up there. It's
definitely. Definitely. Leslie, what advice can you give to people that are working out and want to try working out, but keep it as a lifestyle versus making it a fling?
I would say take it nice and slow. Don't jump in and think you're ready to do P90X. You know, for most people, some people just got that mentality where I'm going balls to the wall, and then they stick with it. But a lot of people, you know, it's hard. It's time consuming. You know what I mean? You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice stuff. You might not be able to go kick it on Friday night if you're going to the gym in the morning on Saturday. So I would say start with a few days a week and maybe do 30 minutes here and there, or do a little at-home workout, but stick to being consistent.
Yes.
Do it. If I say, okay, I'm starting, I'm going to do it. Start with a month. This month, I'm going to do 2 nights a week. When I put my kids to bed, I'm going to do this workout tape, or I'm going to do some jumping jacks or sit-ups, and make a plan. Make a plan. Say, okay, these 3 things what I'm going to do for the next 3 nights for the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Start there. Then as you kind of get your confidence, it becomes fun. You can do it. You feel, okay, I need more of a challenge. Go to 5 nights a week. Then after that, go to the gym. Go one day at the gym. Do something at home. You know, it's really about doing what works for you in your life that you can be the most successful with. And it don't have to be all at one time.
Right. Take it easy. Take a little bit off the time. Don't bite too much off.
Right. I've always been, like you said, fit, but skinny. You know, I've been skinny.
Beautiful.
It took me years, like literally years, to gain some real grown people weight. I was like 128. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
even in college, I was like 130. I was small. Now I'm like, I think I'm 160 or something like that.
Real?
It took me years to get there in consistency. Nights of crying, I ain't gonna never get where I want to be, you know, but you gotta just stick with it. It's not just a 3-month, a 6-month thing if you really want to make it a lifestyle change.
Okay, that was excellent advice. And thank you for being transparent about it, because a lot of people think, they're skinny. They don't have it. There's nothing wrong with them. Well, you don't know if they're trying to gain muscle or what.
Exactly.
You know what
That's what I always, right. People will come up to skinny people. Oh, you so skinny? Do I walk up to bigger people and say, oh, you so big? No, it's the same thing. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not always, you just don't know somebody's struggle. That's all I get.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's so funny. Okay, so do you, if somebody wanted to hire you as their personal trainer, do you travel to them, or do they always have to come to you, depending on the situation? Like, if it was like, somebody of high status.
If they have, my main thing is, what do you have available?
True.
If you say, I want you to come to my house and I have this gym and this is where I want to work out at, I don't mind doing that for certain special circumstances. I did have a young lady who she wasn't mobile. Like, she had I think she had cerebral palsy. So the only way she get around is in her wheelchair. Well, she also lived in a building that had a gym. So I would go to her, you know, and I would work with her there and things like that. So I'm not to the point yet where that's something that I have as an option, but it's a consideration if I really feel like the person is serious and wants it, and there's no way they can make it happen or come to me, then I'll definitely, meet them.
That's dope. I love that. You're very flexible in what you do.
Yeah, because I like it, and it's like, everybody wants to be successful in their business. I'm not going to lie and say, I don't care about making no money, because that's what you're in business for. But the most important thing for me is to really, like, I like making people feel good. And you see somebody that was weak or couldn't get through the exercise or through a workout, and 3 weeks later, they over here pushing weight. I'm like, okay, look at you. It just feels good.
Yeah, definitely. It's surprising, and it's a breath of fresh air, basically. Yeah. Okay, so what advice can you give to the person that has little to no time to work out, but they want to work out?
Okay. I feel if you have little to no time to work out, you need to reschedule, resurface some things, reorganize some things. I know for a fact you have at least an hour. If that means that you got to get up at 5 a.m.
That's right.
Instead of getting up at 8 a.m., then that's what you have to do. I have a client like that, and she was like, well, I'm working now, and I won't be able to come at 8 or 9 in the morning. I said, okay, but can you come at 7? And she was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess I could do that. I'm like, exactly. Like you can do it. And it's important for people to make time for themselves. Like,
Man.
It's so important. And think about it. I go out, for example, I have drinks or I'm kicking it with friends. You feel good. You know, you had a good time. I'd be a little hungover the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the gym for 1 hour. I release those endorphins. My stress levels are low. My day is even made better. I make better eating choices. I get more sleep. I drink more water. What else can you do within 1 hour that changes the rest of your day in that type of capacity? You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
So it's like, not.
I like the way you put that. You made it, it felt like it's benefiting you in the beginning versus, oh, I got to wait 2 or 3 weeks to see results. Like, no, you can see results instantly and your mood change.
Yep, definitely. You feel it before you see it. I always tell my clients that you definitely feel it before you see it. Granted, I always tell people the first week or so, you're going to be sore as hell. You're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to hate it. Just stick with it. Push through that 2 to 3 week little period. Mm-hmm. And I promise you'll see more energy. Mm-hmm. Everything just changes.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you. Totally agree. Okay, Leslie, we're going to end off this segment with a fun game. It's called Miss Hip Hop's This or That.
Okay, got it.
And so you just figuring out which one you like the best. Okay. Drake or Wayne?
Oh, come on, man.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to have to say Wayne. I have to. Just because.
For real?
I can't let go of old like Lil
That's
Wayne.
True.
You know what
That's
I mean?
True.
Trust me, I'm a Drake fanatic, but I have to give him his props. I have to say Lil Wayne.
That's cool. Understand. Lil Wayne in the house. Shout out to you if you listening.
If you listen, let me train you.
For real, that'd be dope.
The whole Cash Money, Young Money, all of them.
Silly. Okay, Venus or Serena?
Serena.
Oh, why?
Have you seen Serena?
Yeah, she looked bomb as hell.
Exactly. No, I admire her tenacity, her drive. Like, she's a woman that every woman don't look like that. Every woman don't move like that. Every woman, she has it. Like, she has what it takes to be a beast, to be an athlete, and it shows in her work.
That's true. You are definitely right about that. It's like when I'm looking at her, I see her working out. She could just be doing this. Yep. I'm like, I see it.
Just look at even look at Venus. I mean, Serena just has that passion. Venus is a great player. I love them both. But Serena, she has it, you know, and you can see it.
Definitely. Wall sits or squats?
Squats. So I can throw some weight back there and do some real work.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think wall squats are kind of like, they torment you. I don't know if I could do it, but I'll try though. Rap or R&B?
R&B all day.
Okay. Jogging or running?
Running.
For real?
I like to I've gotten into doing sprints. I hate cardio, but I do it because I know I need to. But that quick burst, that's it. That's all I like to do. Get it over with, a little 40-yard dash or something, and then we out.
That's dope. I love it. Okay, football or basketball?
Basketball, of course.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna base this solely on lyrics.
Yep.
Actual rapping style and or talent, and I'm gonna go with Meg.
Me too, for sure.
Cardi is doing, I wish I had a glow up season like Cardi B.
Me too, girl.
She turned out,
she did.
180. She did something totally different with her life, her career, everything. So I'm not knocking her, but when it comes to them lyrics, them bars, I definitely have to say Meg.
Definitely. And Meg got that glow up coming on too, you know.
It's in there, yep. She a little more gritty, you know. She's a little more gritty than Cardi, yeah.
She is a little bit more street than Cardi, because Cardi came from the strip club.
Right.
I mean, that's street too, though, but you know.
Yeah, it's just a little different, but yeah.
For sure. Veggies or fruit?
Fruit.
Brandy or Monica?
Monica.
For real? Oh, because she more street though, right? She is.
I just feel like Monica, because I just like her voice better.
Oh, okay.
I think her voice is a little stronger and projects a little better than Brandy. That's all I like. That she got that church voice, and that's what I like. What? Jesus.
So silly. You said she got that church voice.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Save me.
Funny. Push-ups or planks?
Push-ups.
Comedy or horror movie?
You know, I'm gonna say horror. I've been getting into horror a lot lately. I didn't like it.
What movie you like that's horror so much that made you want to get into it? Really?
Oh, what did I start watching? I can't think of a movie in particular, but for whatever reason, I had just started like watching shit. I even watched like the Poltergeist. Like I started watching all of that stuff, and I'm like, this Candyman. I'm gonna say Candyman. I just saw Candyman maybe a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, I've always been scared shitless.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is good. Okay, I can handle this. And that's what it was. Yep, that's the movie that jump started me to getting into horror movies.
That's dope. You like Get Out?
I do like, yes. I love that. It has so many things in Get Out. It's like, I love that movie.
For sure. I love it too.
Yeah.
Power 92 or WGCI?
I'm gonna say WGCI because they tend to play a little more R&B.
True. Sit-ups or crunches?
Sit-ups because crunches hurt too much.
What? Oh, well, that would like that, but okay.
A little mini crunch, man. I'm like, oh God, I'm dying.
That's because you already got abs.
Man, everybody needs abs. I don't care how.
Yeah. For sure, everybody do need abs. I definitely agree with you. Okay. Thank you, Leslie, for coming on today's show. I had a blast with you. It was really fun talking to you and everything. I know we ain't talk much about Lincoln, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Round
two, I'm
not going nowhere, you know?
Well, round two for sure. For sure.
Right.
You got any promos coming up? Any new events coming up? Let me know, man.
Yeah,
come on.
I definitely do. The class coming up in October 24th. It's my Sweat Fest event. So I have I give you a good workout with a live DJ. Also I include vendors. So we'll have a lady that does juices. I have a guy that makes t-shirts for you and also has his own clothing line. Who else I got? I can't think of the other person, but I'll have some vendors there. I have some giveaways, some things for sale as well. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a bomb ass workout. The time and location is to be announced.
Okay.
I'm going through a couple snags with this Corona thing, but just lock in that day, October 24th. And
October 24th.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Leslie, again for coming on today's show. I had so much fun with you, girl.
I did too. I enjoyed just laughing and chopping it up.
Me too. Talking business, you know?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to another dope episode of Speak Your Mind Radio. I guess I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Hang up now?
I'm trying to shoot. Do you want to stop recording?
I'm headed to the stars, my babe. I'm headed to the stars, my babe. I'm landing on Mars, my babe. I'm landing on Mars, my babe. I'm headed to the stars, my babe. I'm headed to the stars, my babe. I'm landing on Mars, my babe. I'm chasing some Mars, my babe. I'm playing salmon in my dreams. Niggas looking fishy, ain't no salmon in my dreams. Everything is Gucci, they'll be leaning on the sheets, yeah. Come and get this heat, yeah. Entertaining freaks, what up money make me speak. Here's the speech, rock.
Shoot for the stars, we're going to Mars, I'm laying my light. Shining my light, riding my life, raising the price. Believe in myself, forgetting the past. Right on my time, right on my grind. Aim for the moon, paying my dues.
I'm headed to the stars.